Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another glorious episode of Ignorant Intelligence. It's your boy, Brandon M. Davis, joined as always by my co-pilot.
Nashaun Chuvell Vaughn.
My Haitian Boada.
Y'all not Haitian, bro.
We got more island people here today.
Indigenous as well.
Island girl. Introduce yourself to the world.
Angie.
We got Angie in the building. Clap it up, y'all.
Not Angie Martinez, Angie Gonzalez.
She's known me since I didn't have facial hair. Since my voice was nice and squeaky.
There was squeaky.
How you been?
Well, since the last time I was on here. Woo,
Yeah, you're a repeat offender.
it's been a long time.
Yeah, yo.
So many things have changed.
A lot.
But let's talk back. Let's go back to high school. Let's go back.
Okay.
Let's take it back.
Here come the music.
Here come the lies.
The lie.
And begin.
First of all,
In the year of...
in the year of
A very long time
It's
ago.
been how many years, first of all?
Since 2002 is when we started high school.
God
Yeah.
damn, y'all old.
Excuse me? And what are you? Young?
Younger.
Yes.
All right, young blood.
Thank
All
you.
right, take it easy. I'm still
Yo,
young.
I was color.
I may have the whites, but I got my hairs.
That was black and white TV. Y'all know these slaves.
Yo, is it crazy how we're all older than Google though?
Yeah. I was just talking to my husband about that. Remember when the computers, literally, it was just a black screen and you were just typing there thinking, wow, this is so fun. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Fucking dial up and shit.
Yeah.
I don't miss that.
Or the payphone. Remember the good old payphone down on the corner?
Dial up fucked me up. I got caught watching porn doing that way.
Damn.
Cause I fucked up. We gonna get back
You
into
used
high
to
school.
download it and from
Nah,
Bear Share?
so
I know people used to download it from
that
Bear
gave my
Share.
computer AIDS.
LimeWire?
That was when
Good
I
old
had,
LimeWire.
I had high speed internet by that point, but during the dial up era, because I didn't know that there was a thing called internet porn. I found that out at my boy's crib. We was chilling. He was like, "Yo, you want to see some tits?" I'm like, "You just got porno magazines?" He's like, "Nah, just go on Google and type in big tits." And he typed it in the images. I was like, "That exists!" So I immediately went home. And we only had one computer. It was in the living room.
Ah, yeah, of course, in the living room. The living room.
Yo, I'm in there. I'm looking at big, ginormous breasts. And then somebody called, goodbye. And that shit froze on that screen. And my mother came out. I'm just like, no, get out of here. Get out. What are you in there doing? Nothing. It's like, so, yeah, I don't miss those days. I don't miss those days. But yeah, what lies you want to tell about me and my high school
Nah, but
endeavors?
before we go into that, remember, did anybody use Mavis Beacon for the
course.
typing?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
That was
my
elementary
favorite.
school.
Carmen San Diego, that was a good one.
You know Carmen San Diego, right?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
High school, man. This nigga here.
All right.
You ain't have PBS?
Yes.
Do you know who Bill Nye is?
I have not watched his TV show.
Really?
Yeah.
You know Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say.
Yes. Well, be like,
You know
all right.
Barney.
Of course.
I
I know Bob the
like
Builder.
that, nigga.
I know.
Alright, you going to Nickelodeon now. We talking
Yeah,
about
like-
basic television.
Or
Like Lamb Chops, Play Along, and
Lamb
fucking...
chops, play along.
Yeah. You don't
Dragon
know this, so-
Tales.
Okay.
Oh, what was the girl with the couch?
Big comfy couch.
Big comfy couch.
You low-key look like her.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
And then she had this big couch, and everything was in this couch. Girl, she had her whole life in there.
Yo,
It was
yeah.
so weird.
Yeah, I remember that watching it. I never knew.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Her and
you
Granny
know about
Garbanzo.
PBS. Granny Garbanzo.
That was her grandmother.
Oh,
See?
I
Powerful
don't
memory.
remember that. Damn, you got that. You don't need that Ginkoloba. Oh, that's good.
Powerful memory. And I smoke weed.
We see
God
that, people?
bless you. God bless you.
And I used to get hit in the head a lot.
Playing football.
Yes, playing football. Yeah.
See?
Wow. Good thing you've been saved by
Good,
the Lord.
good thing you stopped playing football.
Yeah.
Could have been having a Christian Watts
Would have
episode.
been moving like Joe Biden out here.
Yeah, this is why I can't watch football no more. Like, they all know that, and they still
Come
trying to...
I mean, if
They
you
still
pay...
trying to let people
Listen,
just...
you give me $50 million a year, I will bash my head into this wall right now with no helmet.
And then you'll end up like Aaron Hernandez.
Hey, he
Double
lived,
homicide,
he lived a
like-
good life. He was out here shooting niggas.
Going to speak to the kids later,
You know what I'm
on,
saying?
later on that week. Hey,
He
kids.
played in the Super Bowl. His life was lit. I don't know about you.
And then he killed himself. Suicide. Allegedly, true. That was kind of weird. It was true. Out of nowhere, he just kills himself. I was just looking at his story the other day. Netflix has a documentary on him. I didn't check it out, but I was like, damn, so sad, so young.
Someone was out here fucking men and women.
He was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying this nigga was lit.
That.
He was fucking men, women, killed somebody because they exposed his gay
but
antics.
Then they checked his. Didn't they like do a full autopsy on his brain?
Yeah,
and there was like mad issues with his prefrontal cortex.
He was all fucked up.
Yeah,
and he also came from like an abusive household.
Yeah.
And that's what really started it too. Because he was wilding, and even before the NFL, in college.
Right.
He was
really wilding in college.
College. You're like, yeah, boy.
Like, I know someone who knew someone on the coaching staff at Florida, and they were like, yo, he's the most talented sociopath I've ever met.
And it was so serious, and everybody's laughing.
They're like, nigga, I'm not joking. Like, this nigga's crazy. So, But,
Sad.
just that's your upbringing, your parents.
Yeah.
That says a lot. Exactly. Upbringing, parents, and that makes
Because you
me
see
think
these kids still getting train surfing. Two sisters
my
got killed
God.
on the 7 line. One is bleeding in the brain. The other one died. I'm just like,
sad. And the other boy.
Why is that sad?
I blame the parents because it's like, yo, because I was talking to one person.
It's ignorant.
She was just like, yo, you know,
It's ignorant. It's not sad.
it's sad.
It's just plain ignorant.
because it's like I would never, when I was that age, I never
Bro.
thought about surfing the train. I was like, nah, I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at some
I mean,
point,
people would graffiti the train, but not surf the train. Absolutely.
listen, at some point, you got to just be like, yo, it's natural selection. Because at that age, I knew that's a dumb fucking idea. But whenever people say, oh, they're kids, I'm like, yeah, we were kids too.
And we
didn't
never
do
thought about that.
I don't want to hear, oh, but they're from impoverished neighborhood. Like, we didn't grow up, rich. We grew up around a lot of ignorance, and none of us
Had that
thought it
idea,
was a
like,
great fucking idea to do that.
But I'm sure you grew up with values.
Of course.
There we go. There's a difference. You could live impoverished.
But people always say, oh, but look where they grew up. Look at their conditions. I'm like, yo, that dude's my neighbor.
But did they have values?
That's,
their parents instill
that's
values?
always my point. Like, it's not the place where you live. It's just the people and what they value. That's always been my point. And people always try to make it seem like, yeah, but he grew up here. He grew up that. I hear you, but that don't really.
Because I grew up in Brownsville, and
that's what I'm saying. You never committed a crime in your life.
Yeah, but you're also Caribbean, and you will get beat.
Yeah,
I know.
People really think you're Haitian now, bro.
Wait, are you Caribbean?
He's not Haitian
You
at all.
just said he's Caribbean. First of all, I don't know. I'm just meeting you for the first time. I do apologize, but he said you're Caribbean.
His name is Nashaun Trevel Vaughn. You don't think that's a Haitian dude?
This is too fancy up in here, Sir Brandon Poppington. This is Sir Brandon Poppington, by the way, because he's always so bougie.
Your boy been popping. I've been a fly Bed-Stuy nigga my whole life.
Brooklyn.
Bed-Stuy fly, baby, you heard?
He always sends me all these memes on Instagram. It's always talking mad smack about the Bronx.
Yep.
And just
well, he ain't lying because the stories that be coming out there on the news, I was like, why?
I just read a tweet yesterday, like the deadliest night in Bronx and Brooklyn.
Yeah, but that's like an average night in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. All right, here's the thing though, right?
Brooklyn don't be wild like the Bronx.
Brooklyn is very. Let me explain the difference.
God damn, I'm dropping
Good,
my
brother.
phone.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Just put it on the table.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
Here's the difference, right? Brooklyn and the Bronx are very similar as far as like the size of the borough, massive amounts of people, right? The difference is Brooklyn isolates their problems to problematic areas, and that's it. They don't overlap. Like if you go to Brooklyn, it's like, okay, millionaires move to Brooklyn.
True. One of the most expensive real estate in New York City.
Cobble Hill, Brooklyn Heights, Boerum Hill, Dumbo. Greenpoint is super developed now. Park Slope, Mill Basin. Like they have $15 million homes in Brooklyn. They have gated communities in Brooklyn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. We have culture, we have diversity, we have all that. But at the same time, it's just like, nah, y'all gonna keep that ignorant shit to yourself.
In Brownsville. East
New York, certain parts of Flatbush, certain parts of Bed-Stuy, Canarsie, like it just stays on that side of the gate. Like you don't come over here.
It's basically like how in Lion King,
you stay there,
Elephant Graveyard.
Right. That's Like everyone who's not from there looks at it like, yeah, you don't go over there. That's the forbidden land. You know what I'm saying? The Bronx is just like GTA. It's just like, you just go outside and
the Bronx is Gotham.
Yo.
They just needed Batman. Once they get their Batman, it's over.
What rich person is going to the Bronx?
That is not right. I was going to say, that is not right.
That's a fact. Because Trump definitely pulled up. Shout out to Trump, man.
Excuse me?
Shout out to Trump.
For what?
A lot. That takes guts.
Say his record and just don't even mention his name. You would think it's a black guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like 3 baby mamas, 34 felonies, getting shot at. That sounds like a hood nigga. Going to the barbershop in the Bronx. He work at McDonald's.
Come on.
That's a trap nigga.
Come on now.
He sells weed. He sells 3.5s. That's a hood dude. He don't pay his bills,
and he's still on.
He's that hood dude that
he don't pay his
only
taxes.
Has street cred because of other people. If they've given him that street cred, he's that fake hood. Okay, he's not really about that life, and we all know that. So
that's the image you try to portray of me.
Well, I think that's a true image, but okay.
Wow. So
yeah, boy, you got 3 baby mamas, sell weed.
Damn, yeah, I know there's something funny about Brandon. You know, he has to be like a few baby mamas out there.
Nah, I'll be cooling. I
can say now, tweets. Going to be like Chris Paul, just having a good time with your family. Want my name trending on Twitter?
Hey, why is my name trending? Oh shit!
Turn off the internet.
And Chris Paul fucked my wife. Nah, but I be chilling. But the Bronx is a unique place to say the least.
The Bronx has the most greenery, beautiful parks.
Which I find strange because like sociologists were talking about how the more greenery and trees you have in your neighborhoods, the less crime you have.
Yep.
So what the fuck happened?
Actually, my whole paper for my master's degree was all on how green spaces are important
Humble
for
flex.
mental and health.
She got a master's degree.
That's right. Hey.
Remember last time was somebody flexing on us? What happened? We got our medal.
Oh.
Next up, master's degree.
So you gonna get a master's degree?
Hell yeah.
Oh really? On what? What you want to do?
I don't know yet, but don't worry. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna have it right here.
That's right. Okay,
get that first textbook, man. Fuck this. How many pages is this paper? Hell no. How much is tuition? Niggas.
Right. Well, if you go to CUNY, I think it's affordable. But
yeah.
you writing a lot.
But like private college?
All you're doing is write. And presentations, team. Oof. The worst are the team projects where you got to work with other lazy people and somebody's not putting in their work and you're just like,
yo, where you live at? I'm gonna pull up because
it's funny you say that. I think that's why I started running because it's not a team sport. I could just depend on the older I get, the more I realize I don't like depending on people.
Yeah.
Like I'm very solo oriented.
That's why I like working out in the gym by myself.
Yeah, it took me years to figure that out. Like it's cool if people want to tag on. That's cool. Mm-hmm. But if no one shows up, it doesn't ruin anything.
It doesn't ruin anything. It's like, oh, you're not coming to the gym? Okay, enjoy. Bye.
Right.
I'm going to the gym. I'm going to get this money.
Yeah, the Bronx is devious. Like, I was leaving first of all, the Yankees lost.
Yeah, congratulations, LA Dodgers.
No, fuck them. Fuck them. They be doing the Beacho bump as a dance.
Listen, I said you.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
Oh, my God, I was dying.
They're like, high five Beacho. It's like, all right.
I'm like, yo, why did we lost to y'all? Like, and it's crazy how
I'm so happy y'all lost.
They came to Queens.
You wearing a Yankee hat talking about, and you live in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite team?
But I live right next to Yankee Stadium, and I'm gonna tell you the one thing I hate when the Yankees play is the traffic. And all the people, the lovely people that come from upstate and Long Island and Staten Island and the deep parts of Brooklyn and all of that to come and litter in my beautiful parks and smoke weed.
Because there's no garbage cans.
Drink beer in the parks and no, a lot of recklessness with these folks.
Yo, y'all low-key I was shocked when I saw the city bikes. I was like, yo, they got city bikes up here?
They got city bikes?
In the Bronx, boy. I was like,
really surprised?
Shit. Yeah.
No, let me tell you why.
You guys are
let me tell you why. Because
you guys need to really come out to the Bronx. I'll show you a different side of the Bronx. You know, we could do some different things. Like, I'll show you there's
like
beautiful parts in the Bronx. There's the beautiful botanical garden.
There's a botanical garden in Brooklyn.
There's the Bronx Zoo.
There's the Brooklyn Zoo.
Way better than all of y'all. No.
I give you the botanical gardens.
Way better.
The botanical gardens is better there. Yeah.
Way bigger.
But y'all don't have an aquarium.
You talking about Prospect Park Zoo?
Yeah.
It's not
in comparison to Bronx, I give y'all that. Of course, you guys would have more animals in a zoo. How fitting.
You know what? That's disrespectful. I don't appreciate it. Anyways,
That's a
there's
fact.
beautiful places in the Bronx.
Today is Bronx Slander Day. Nah, let me
There's beautiful
stop.
places in the Bronx, like I was saying. There's
Nah, there
beautiful
are.
people. Hello.
I give y'all that. Y'all got some pretty women up there. I give y'all that.
Oh well.
But
That's
are
why
we,
you don't
are
come
we
back to
willing
the
to make that?
Bronx.
Are we willing to make that?
What? Because of pretty women?
You think you're going
Nope.
to that drive?
Because of what?
You know why Brandon really don't come to the Bronx?
Oh boy.
Why?
You guys are broken.
In the
You are
Bronx?
dirty Bronx hoe.
Damn.
Oh no. That would be disgusting. Nah, hell no.
Got hurt,
I don't like
bro.
the Bronx because I got jumped up there once. I spoke about that on this podcast. Trying to get orange juice at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
They
yeah.
knew you were Sir
yeah.
Brandon Poppington.
They were like, "Yo, boy, where you from?" And I was like, "Oh, here we go. I don't know you." Next thing I know, I'm fighting 5-6 niggas running for my life
Yeah,
at
man.
1 in the
nah.
morning.
They really
I
saw.
saw Floyd in the Bronx when I used to work security.
Oh really?
Floyd
Yeah.
Mayweather?
Where?
Yo, I
Deep
don't
in
know
the, like
why.
on a 4 line. Like I forgot. Like
Like taking the train?
yeah, I had to. I ain't had no vehicle.
No,
at
like
the time.
he was taking
Oh no
the
no
train.
no no no.
Floyd Mayweather wasn't taking
Yeah, no, I'm like he said on the train, the 4
No,
train.
no. I was like waiting for the bus right next to the 4. I forgot what stop on the 4 train. He was coming from my diner restaurant. I guess he always go to
He always goes to a diner in the Bronx?
some diner restaurant because I
They
saw
have
a
some
money
pretty
truck.
popular diners.
Yeah, and I was just like, who the
Bronx
fuck is
has
that?
popular diners.
And I saw, I was like, oh,
I
that's
wouldn't know.
Floyd. I was like, all right. I ain't even went up the quick street. I was like, oh, that's Floyd. Where my bus at? Because I got to go get this money.
So you was waiting for the bus in the Bronx?
Yeah, because it was in the crazy part. The job site was all the way at the last
That's
stop on the Bronx.
crazy.
Like the
What
bus
stop? Oh,
I don't know. but-
Woodlawn on 4, the 6 train?
No, 4. The 4.
Yeah, that's
Four?
that's like Woodlawn, right?
That's
Yeah.
Woodlawn.
Yeah. So because I remember I went to another
Mad Jamaicans
site
up there.
Yeah, there's a little
on a 6 line. I was just like, yeah, nah, this is like dangerous that
Nah, the
neighborhood.
6 is the worst fucking train.
I was scared. I was just like, oh nah.
That's the
Some
J-Lo
nigga was
train.
arguing on the bus. When I was on the bus with him. I was just like, yeah, sir, you can let him off, please. All right, boy, wait till I get bus.
Some niggas threatened to pull out a gun at the Yankee game.
I'm not surprised.
We in the bar.
But I bet you that person's not even from the Bronx.
Nah, that nigga's from the Bronx. First of all, Yankee started losing, and I could see the anger in his face. So I was like, you know what, let me go to the bathroom now in case I got to make an exit. So I'm trying to get past him, right? Because the bathroom's all the way down that way, and I could just see like the anger. This nigga was sweating, and it wasn't even hot. he was the only one sweating.
When because you Henny?
Yeah.
Of course.
So I'm walking to the bathroom, and he
Or
goes,
drugs.
yo, big man, high five. I'm like, all right, let me keep the
Oh,
peace. I
boy.
don't want no beef with Bronx people. So I dab him high five. He's like, yo, man, you stay beautiful, all right, brother? I'm like, that's a little unique phrase to say to another man.
Beautiful.
Hey, I don't know. So come back from the bathroom, and he's even angrier. The Yankees are fucking up. He's just like, nah, boy, I don't like this. I'm about to let my gun go. And I'm just like, you see, this is why I don't be out here, yo.
He
He's
probably
like,
like, yo, my man, you need to leave.
he's like, yo, I'm about to let it pop in here. And people are just like, oh, dear. And you could tell he had it on him. He just was one of those dudes. As soon as the Yankees lost, I got the fuck out of there. I'm like, I'm not sticking around for this. And you can
First
hear
of
like
all-
commotion in the back.
First of all, I'm confused. You came all the way to the Bronx.
Was not my idea.
All right.
I wanted to go.
You tagged along all the way to the Bronx to see
Wow.
the Yankee game at a bar by Yankee Stadium. A lot
I
of people do this.
Oh, I don't know.
And it's not just you. A lot
I don't-
of people do this. No, but a lot of people do this.
I don't get it. Like,
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
because first of all, I was in a nice area. I was downtown Brooklyn. And I
Okay.
said to my friends, I'm like, yo, there's a nice bar right here. It's a Yankee bar. We could just go right here. Nah, Billy's is in the Bronx is more lit. I'm like, all right, we
It looks
get
like
there.
a regular bar, nothing special.
We couldn't even
just-
get in because the line was around the corner.
Yeah, I've seen that line.
We was on that line for like 30 minutes.
nah.
And the bouncer was talking about it was going to cost $50 to get in. You heard?
What?
Nah, brother. I'm going right
That's
to
why
that
y'all
little,
went to that dusty bar around the corner.
little Yankee Tavern. Chilling.
All the locals go there. It always looks crazy when I look in there. I've never been in there. I've never ate food in there.
That's my
It's
second
just
time.
one of those places I just walk by like, okay, move it along.
Oh, so you're scared of your own neighborhood?
No, I'm not.
The Bronx site fearing the Bronx.
I'm not fearing it. It's just,
It's like, oh no, don't go there.
I don't know.
We don't go in there.
We don't go in there.
What's the,
We don't buy
the
food in
Bronx
there.
rap shit?
But Billy's does have good food. I have been there. I've had their brunch food. It was pretty good.
Oh, they got brunch in there?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
See, I've only been over there for Yankee games.
It's a pretty, that's pretty good spot, I think. We have a couple of good spots. There's a deli up the block, 161 corner diner. There's McDonald's.
Yo, that McDonald's is the second worst McDonald's in New York City, behind the one that got closed on 125th.
Yo, boy, I remember I was coming from
right about that.
I was coming from a job, from one of the jobs from security I used to do, and I just wanted fries, and I went in there to order some fries. She was like, "Yeah, he don't want to make the fries, but just make a complaint and they get him fired."
Talking about the one on 125th?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I just want the fries.
Only thing in there is broken dreams and dope fiends.
Yeah, That's it was crazy. I was scared. I was like, you know what? You're right. You got
no reason to go there.
That is zombie land.
It really was.
You know how bad a McDonald's has to be to close?
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Like,
they don't lose money to
That's
nothing.
what I'm saying. That's too much money being made for them. They're just like, man, we gotta get rid of this shit.
They finally closed down one movie theater, and they only got one now.
Yeah, I got one movie theater in the entire borough.
They closed the one right behind my building.
Damn.
That was sad. I mean, there was like some petitioning around it. It is sad. It is sad. There's all these children.
Oh, you going to the movies, boy? Yeah, I know where you going.
They're singing on this day.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Sad music.
And like, I know I could be a bit cold-hearted, but it is very.
A bit. You are.
It is somewhat sad about certain conditions of certain neighborhoods. It's just like, yo, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I remember I was driving you through the Bronx, and you were just like,
hospital. Y'all do not want to hear my story about the hospital.
Which hospital? Shout them out. Should have went to Lenox Hill Hospital.
Should have went to Brookdale Hospital.
Let me tell you, I went to Lenox Hill to give birth to Cyrus, and I almost died because of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what Beyonce gave birth.
Yeah, that's why I went there.
See?
I went all the way from the Bronx to Lenox Hill thinking I would get proper care because I was scared. I'm not going to lie. And so I gave birth. I had C-section. And throughout my pregnancy, I told y'all my heart disease runs in my family. And so I've never had high blood pressure problems, none of that. And all of a sudden, I started getting elevated blood pressure as my pregnancy moves on. And they never called it gestational hypertension because I never got to that threshold. But I had to go in early, 37 weeks to have my baby because they were scared that I would get preeclampsia. So
which is? Preeclampsia
is basically when you could basically die. It's your blood pressure is skyrocketing. You could have a stroke. There's so many things that could happen to you. But basically, it's all related to your blood pressure going extremely high. And that's it. A heart attack, stroke. So preeclampsia, I was, I had the baby 5 days, 3-4 days later, they're like, okay, you're good. You go home. And you know how the doctor always gives you your discharge papers? Like, okay, listen, you can't do this, you can't do that. Follow your discharge papers. They never once, not once. Even I looked at my discharge papers. I still have it at home. And they never once said to me, listen, you are at risk of preeclampsia. You have to go home and continue to take your blood pressure and monitor your blood pressure because if you don't, you may be able to, you may still get preeclampsia, postpartum preeclampsia. So I was like, they never told me that, whatever. Fast forward 2-3 days later, I'm like, yo, I can't breathe. I'm waking up at night, like just having trouble breathing. I'm thinking, oh, it's my C-section. I'm thinking all the things. Maybe it's just, I just had a baby.
Right.
I'm literally, like, my feet start swelling, and I look at my feet. I'm like, yo, why are my feet swollen as if I'm still pregnant? Something was off. So I called my friend, and she's like, check your blood pressure, Angie. I checked my blood pressure. It was like 180 over 170, 160. Basically, I was literally at the cusp of a stroke. And I had to be rushed back to Lenox Hill Hospital. And I basically had postpartum preeclampsia, and it happens to women. And it's something that's not talked about. A lot of women don't know this. I didn't even know this. And they never told me. So I could have basically died. If I had it, like, literally looked at my feet, called my friend, and my friend said, check your blood pressure. Something's wrong. I could have had a stroke and just been dead. Like, many women nowadays in this country are dying. Because people they don't care. And I went to Lenox Hill thinking, okay.
Yeah, that hospital has like a great reputation and everything.
Great reputation. Gonna be fine. I'm not gonna die. And next thing you know, they failed. They didn't tell me nothing. And I'm just happy I'm still alive because of that.
See, Brookdale would never have happened. Go to Brookdale Hospital. I was born there.
I can tell.
Woodhull?
No, Brookdale.
Woodhull? Okay,
Woodhull's just Woodhull.
Because I was gonna say I know about Woodhull.
Woodhull, Wyckoff, Brookdale, Kings County. Kings County is only good if you get shot. But I remember you and I were talking about how like black women have a bunch of like birth issues, and I don't
death rate.
Yeah, and I guess because we were texting or whatever, it was harder to explain. I have no understanding or knowledge of how birth works or anything like that.
Because I was talking to one of my coworkers. She said when she was giving birth to her daughter, it was just like we had like pushing it out like if you was taking a dump. She said. I was just like, excuse me?
I'm talking about serious medical complications.
Oh,
I'm like, talking about taking a shit.
I can't. We all like, the maternal
no funny shit, because I hear
I
hear like black women have a higher mortality rate during childbirth, and I'm just like, well, why? And no one's given me like an answer.
That's interesting though. I didn't know that about that.
Gave you some, but okay, yeah, you're right. We was through text. It's very simple. We're living in a system that is predominantly white physicians, white male physicians that are treating women of color. And women of color cannot be treated like a white person. We're dealing with so many other issues.
I'm not trying to be funny, but like, what's the difference?
The difference is that you ever heard of cultural competence? Like, right. So cultural competence, like you need to be culturally competent in language and things and understand people's backgrounds, their history and all of that, and what they do is that they fail to understand that we dealing with like we just talked about, right? Your family has a history of diabetes, has a history of high blood pressure.
Right.
They're not picking up on these things. They're not being keen on really taking the time to understand what is it that a black or brown mother really is gonna go through. And a lot of the times the black women and brown women that are dying, they're dying because they're dying from conditions that could have been salvageable. Like they just needed to treat them ahead of time. They needed to, I mean, you know the stories. The story about I forgot her name. These are big stories in New York City of the women that died.
I just never knew that there was like a difference.
She hemorrhaged. Like they didn't give her the care. She just died. She was bleeding to death, and that is what we're facing more and more. But that's coupled with just a system of just. A system that just has been always historically white dominated, and they don't bring in like midwives. There used to be a lot of black women that were midwives delivering babies back in the day. You don't hear that anymore. You don't have a midwife really. What you have is just your physician, and they don't know anything. They just go to school for what? Just to like the basic stuff.
Just to copy off of the board and copy off what the teacher's telling them.
They just parrot, what they're taught. So
so that's
and it's rarely you see some of them really go through and ask them like a certain question, like what about your family history on your mother's side? Oh, how about your father's side?
You would think as a medical expert that would be the first thing.
Because the doctor I go to right now, he asked me, he be really going through and make sure everything.
Like
I might just go off and
I
might go for like the blood work, but he was like, cool. What else happening is going on? Like what else is going on that you need? Like certain questions.
Any history of prostate cancer in your family? So I'm trying to get your ass.
Yo, you gotta go get it checked before I do.
That's very true.
Yeah, so he'll tell you his story.
I'm gonna make sure I get a small Asian woman as my doctor when that gets done, so she got small fingers. I can't be having no fucking 6 foot black dude. All right, brother.
The doctor gonna come in after doing that. The doctor
in
gonna come.
Yeah. Yo, why I see both your hands?
Oh.
What is in me?
Don't worry about it. Just be careful.
Just start practicing now. You'll be good.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Just start practicing now.
Practicing what?
Getting comfortable back there.
Nah, I think the best way to alleviate prostate cancer, which is the actual fact, is bust nuts. The more nuts you bust, the less pressure buildup you have in your prostate.
And
so bust them nuts.
Bust them, y'all.
That's a fact.
And stop eating that processed meat.
That's true.
Stop eating all that processed meat. Y'all meat lovers, chill out.
You vegan?
Nope, not vegan.
She love meat.
I'm just not eating no processed meat.
Processed meat like?
Your cold cuts, your hot dogs.
Yo, they had a whole shutdown with cold cuts. Man, people
How
were
nasty
dying
is that?
from that shit.
No,
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
Really? Listen, I forgot
what was going around through it, but like they had like multiple reported deaths from people eating cold cuts. It was like a whole recall on that. Yeah.
On Boar's Head. Do you eat like sandwiches or stuff from the deli?
No. Honestly, really,
don't lie to the American people. You're not a politician.
I really only like sandwiches I'll be eating from the deli is part of like the sausage, egg, and cheese, like I told you.
Processed meat.
processed meat.
Yeah, but I was like
her whole point.
Yeah, every once in a while now. I try to cut back on it though. Really.
They were talking
because I
about
went
how,
food shopping, so that cost almost like $350.
They were talking about
Where
how
you
like
going food shopping? Whole Foods, right?
no. What?
Shopping Whole Foods.
This nigga never been to Whole Foods.
I've been to Whole Foods, motherfucker.
Where you go? Fine Fare?
No, no, where we went to? Food Bazaar.
Seatown? Okay, Food Bazaar.
Go to Costco or BJ's, bro. Load up. I'm sorry, not everyone's bougie enough to go to a fresh market. Not everyone grows a garden.
You're from Brooklyn. You have a lot, I'm sure, farmers markets around here. I'm sure you got a lot of.
I'm surprised you go to Whole Foods and endorse Amazon-owned things. Little Miss Freedom and Righteousness.
I sure do.
Supporting these big conglomerates.
So there's certain things. It's unfortunate because they know what they're doing and they
well, the Bronx has the most greenery, so just grow everything. Get you a cow.
Actually, we do have a community garden up the block.
With you.
Talking about a cow. I have next to our community garden, we have a what do you call those live poultry spots? One day there was a freaking big ass cow just running down on my block.
Chill.
Running down my block.
Remember the video I showed you?
So I felt
about
bad.
a house, about a horse, a guy riding a horse.
It was a huge cow. Like, just imagine a cow just running down your
What
block.
in the Bronx were you here on
so I'm walking
fucking
from my
Citizen
car.
app, cow running down the street? What?
But I felt bad for the cow, and I'm like, oh my god, the cow could get hit from the car. But I was like, that's a big cow, and that
The
cow
cow's gonna get slaughtered anyway.
I turned right around and I went back home. I said, I can't. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, cow. Someone's gonna get you. Someone knows.
It ain't gonna be me.
Y'all niggas got the running of the bulls in the Bronx.
It was a running cow just down. It was a huge cow. Anyways, I don't know
We
why
got
they
that
bring
before GTA 6. That's crazy.
Moo.
Nah, yo, the Bronx. This is what I
Welcome
mean.
to the Bronx.
This is what I mean, bro.
Welcome
to the Bronx. Willie.
There's a lot of good stuff still, though.
I feel like the bad outdo the good sometimes.
Yeah,
in the
definitely
Bronx,
does.
unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, because, people don't care.
I know why everybody in the Bronx is angry. All them damn hills.
Oh, yo, boy.
If I had to
Oh
walk
my
up 50 hills a
Boy.
day, I'd be mad as fuck too.
Boy, at the
my
time when my mom
God.
was in the rehab
It's not
center,
that serious, but yes, when I first moved, it took me a while to adjust. I'm not gonna lie.
that shit got me tight. Walking up those hills, I'm like, boy, I'm not coming to visit her in this rehab that many times.
Yo, you be walking around and you just going for a simple walk. Your watch activates. Are you working out? Yeah, man.
Yo, my watch would always activate. It's so true. All the time,
Because you're
activate.
struggling.
And I'm like, I am doing a walk. I guess I might as well just record it.
It's like, yo, boy, you walking up this hill. What are you doing? You going for a hike?
So yeah, don't worry, EMS is on his way.
I mean, listen, that's why, we fit in the Bronx.
Why?
Because we have the.
You see, why she had to correct herself. Somewhat fit in the Bronx.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone, we all struggling. Let's be real. A lot of people are struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, with help.
Well, in the messed up neighborhood, but in the rich neighborhood, they la.
So, yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think my whole point about a lot of things in life is just personal choices.
Oh, absolutely.
I have my ideology is everything is my fault. No matter what happens in my life, it's my fault. And even if something is out of my control and happens, how I choose to go about my life and respond to that is up to me.
Yeah.
Like, God
Yeah.
forbid someone gets hit by a car, right? You could just sit there and be sad about it, or you could look at a positive outlook. You could say, okay, I can't walk. Maybe I can invent a way to make mechanical, like something like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's always an alternative side of thinking instead of just,
That's true.
laying around in your defeat all day.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I mean, we all know that. A lot of research studies shows that the more positive you're thinking about your outcomes, that you're going to be healthier. Less
Oh,
stress,
absolutely.
Less
Absolutely.
anxiety.
Because even as I was going to your house, and I was driving by the cemetery, I was just like, damn, boy, I could really, one day it's going to be me in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Let me do the best I can with my life right now.
Yo, that shit is a humble reminder every day when I go home. Walking past the cemetery, it's like, wow, I got a very short amount of time to get this shit right. Like,
You want to
woo.
get once. You want to
Yeah,
get
that's
once.
what I don't like that though. I don't like the finality of it. That shit bothers me.
Could you imagine it was like a video game, you wake up and you're just like, wait, what?
Nah, because so if you're an adult and you live a full life and it's been fucked up the entire time, I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for kids that were 2 and die. Because it's like, damn, you ain't even get a chance. You missed out on everything. You know what I mean? Like, that can't be the way this goes. You just...
That's why sometimes I get sad and depressed
Yeah, like,
about
you see-
thinking about like even kids from like in other countries that's going on with war and everything.
Palestine?
Right.
Yeah,
That's
Palestine.
not, like,
and
you're
I'm just like,
born into a shithole. It's just like,
because I saw this one
not
video.
to call Palestine a shithole. I'm just saying the situation.
The
that we're
situation.
currently in. Yeah, no. Like, let me be clear. Like the conflict that's happening
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
because even I saw one video of a boy go save his little sister. He had to act like he pretend he was dead, doing a gunfire to get up and crawl and go get his little sister to bring her back to the house.
See, but this is why you got to be.
And
a
I'm
little
just like,
bit-
y'all don't see the kid?
You got to be a little bit selfish sometimes too, and just not even consume stuff like that. Because what that got to do with me?
I'll be saying shit like, yo, cut that out.
It will humble you.
Yeah, I'm already
And
humble. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm so
make you
humble that
very
I
grateful.
realize I'm very grateful for everything. I have enough life experience to be humble, right? Just in my personal life. I really don't need to be watching stuff 4,000 miles away to like be grateful. I really don't. It's very unfortunate that it's happening, and I'm glad that there are people who do care. But sometimes, if my own life needs to be fixed, I can't consume outside noise. Like, I need to be like, all right, what does Brandon need to do? That's cool that a war is happening there, Ukraine, Sudan, whatever the fuck ever is going on. I can't fix that.
Congo.
Right. Those places have been war stricken. Yo, the Middle East is in the Bible when they was wilding. I can't fix that. They've been wilding since Moses and Ramses. Like, I have no control over that. You can't fix it. Jesus was there and couldn't fix
Don't
it.
worry.
He tried.
I ain't Jesus, bro.
If Jesus can't save
You know
him,
what I'm saying? This stuff was in the Bible. You know who's not in the Bible? Me. I'm here. Like, I gotta fix me.
Actually, you are in the Bible. Your people are in the Bible.
That's cool, but I'm not. I never met someone named Brandon in the Bible.
No, unfortunately, the colonizer named you.
That's cool. I'm here though. I'd rather be here than Congo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, humbling. Now you know that. You have that fact in your head. To know that.
I appreciate
Otherwise,
the
you'd
fact
probably be like, let me go visit the Congo.
that I am
and
a
you
tall
wouldn't know.
black man born in New York City at a great time to be alive. Great time. You rather be born in the 50s when you couldn't vote?
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you giving me that look like, what do you mean great time? This shit is great.
Yeah.
You got AI, internet. You can fly across the globe whenever you see fit.
Yeah.
I could go to Thailand right now for $1,000.
ChatGPT will help you with your master's degree.
You know what I'm saying? You could cheat and I get caught.
You'll probably get it done.
What a
real
time to
fast.
be alive.
I didn't have
And they
no
talking about make
ChatGPT.
America great again. It is great. This is a great time to be alive, bro.
It's just not the great that they want.
I don't have to
It
sit in the
ain't-
back of the bus.
I could sit
not happy
anywhere.
for you.
Never
It-
met a slave.
Never. I don't think I could.
Only
Pick it up.
mental slaves.
You only enslaved to your phone.
Yo, that's a fact.
That's a big one.
Sometimes I just put my phone away like,
Yo.
You're enslaved to the phone, to the culture.
Thinking back in
to
the
many different
late
things.
80s, early 90s, early 2000s, no phone. We was chilling outside till we know when the time to go in the crib, when the light street house
it's dark.
come.
Take your ass home.
Like, yo, it's getting
When that
late.
sun goes down, you better be home.
Or at least in front of the building on the
Racing.
block.
I feel like arguing. Who y'all voting for?
You feel like arguing. Are we agreeing? so
I'm
much?
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, you already know who I'm voting for. Clearly, not.
Down Trizzle, yeah.
Not. You voting for him?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you not voting at all?
Ghetto.
Oh, that's my husband.
Shout out to him.
Sorry, I just
Hey.
gotta say hi. No, you say hi. Hi, babe.
Yeah.
We're here. This is Brandon.
What up?
This is my husband, Ravana.
Wow.
Hey, babe.
I'm
Well,
just-
everybody call
no,
him.
no, it's too late
Say
now.
hi.
What's going on,
What
man?
was your name again?
Wow. She don't even know my name.
Nishi?
You don't know Nishi.
Nishi, wow.
Nashaun
Hey,
Trevel.
Sean. Hi,
Alright,
is that my
it's
baby?
Nishi.
All right. I'm going to call you back. Oh, hi, baby. That's my son, Cyrus. Say hi.
What's going on, little man?
Say hi. He
What's
just
up?
woke up from his nap.
See, taking good naps.
We were just talking about who we voting for, so let me get back to this.
Nah, the look on his face was like, oh boy.
Yeah, y'all about to have a good conversation.
Hi, baby. I love you. Te amo. Te amo mucho. I'll call you back. All right. Okay, babe. All right.
So you was just telling the people why you was voting for Trump.
Yeah.
There's no way. It makes no sense to me
Why not?
why people would do it.
Why not? I'm just curious. I have no dog
Why
in this
not?
fight. Why not?
All the reasons. We all the reasons. There's all the reasons to not vote for him.
Was America really that bad from 2016 to 2020?
I mean, no, because all the damage he did has been after inflation and all of that. The price of oil, all of that has been through him. What do you mean? Let's be real. Things take time. This is the problem. This is what people have amnesia. We all have amnesia. Like, let's be real. We don't even, we know. That's the issue. The issue here is that he's created so much issues that now we're dealing with those consequences. And I'm not saying he's the only one. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Democrats are the best. Yay, vote Democrat. I'm actually going to be voting on the Working Families Party line because I believe that they really understand what we need. But a lot of the stuff that he's doing and he's done has affected us after the fact. Inflation, steel, everything went up. After he started breaking these deals that benefited who?
I was investing.
Not you, not me.
Semi.
Okay, all right, the stock went up. Why? Because this is image. Again, didn't we talk about this image of like...
Yeah, but I'm a capitalist. I like money.
And that's why
greedy.
and that's what you enslaved to. Yes, I know.
Yeah, because I don't want my kids to grow up the way I grew up.
And
I'll give them the same morals, but I want my kids to be in a better financial situation than I was.
But didn't you just say earlier that it's not about the circumstances around you, it's about the values. So what
Correct.
good is about having all that money and then you still have these shitty values? You don't have the support system. You have a greedy person. What life you gave them?
Because sometimes you got to break some eggs and make an omelet.
And who the eggs?
Whoever got to get cracked.
You know what? This is not.
I ain't hold you, bro.
Excuse me. You got the cross on you.
But this ain't got
Are
nothing
you
to do with
following
God.
Jesus or not?
Listen, bro.
Why you
I don't
helping the
understand.
Lord in this?
Jesus was out here partying, drinking wine. Listen.
And then when the bill came back, it was like,
I'm not gonna hold you. Let me stop playing. Like I'm not greedy, but I do like money. But I'm not greedy. I have morals. There's certain thresholds I won't cross. Like I'm not gonna fuck somebody over just for my own financial gain.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do
see,
that.
I have a conscience. I would have.
Yeah, I
would definitely feel type. I was like, nah, that was.
I couldn't do something like
And I
that.
get and I applaud y'all, but that's not his mentality. His mentality
But
is
if
like,
his
I need
actions
me
just so
and my
happen to
people,
put a little bit of money in my bank account,
but at a cost of what?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the
Like
downside.
at the cost of what? And
'Cause
truly, he's
even-
not. He's
'cause-
the billionaires are actually making the more money.
I'm not gonna
We're
lie to
just
you.
like, give us the breadcrumbs. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
I'm not gonna lie to you because even we was really good when Bill Clinton was like in office still. Then when
Right.
Bush came in, he saw that money. He was just like,
You
Bush-
know,
because
Bush
Obama
ran
had
the budget.
like 8 years. He was just like, yo, this is the best I could do for these 8 years, y'all. I couldn't
Yeah.
do much. Try to get us out of this hole.
And while a lot of people like to talk about poorly about Obama,
He couldn't really do much because
built-
every time he tried to build something, the government say, "Fuck all that, we shutting down."
and
We
even
gonna take a
despite
break."
that, the economy went up. Even despite all
Yeah.
that, the economy was in a great situation. People don't talk about that enough until Trump came in and inflation. He did what he did, and inflation went skyrocketing.
I know that
high.
first time he went in, everybody was scared. Like, yo, we going to war. We killed one of the general leaders in the.
Osama bin Laden.
No, it was another.
That
Saddam
Trump killed?
Hussein?
Yeah, that he
Wait,
killed.
Oh, Trump?
Yeah, when he was office, everybody was like, "Oh, he about to start World War III."
Who he killed?
He killed one of the
A
generals.
Hamas leader? Oh.
I know it was
One of the who?
general military leaders.
You said he killed one of the Jews. I'm like, whoa, what was this?
No, and I remember because everybody got scared. It was like, "Oh, now we might have to go to World War III because of him." I forgot what country he had. He killed one of their top leaders, and
Was it Muammar Gaddafi? No.
it was somebody.
Oh, yeah.
It was
no,
Muammar.
no.
It was someone, and everybody was just like, "Hold on, you did what?"
See, this is why we shouldn't be voting because we
No,
don't even know what the
no,
fuck is going
no.
on. See, this
Yeah.
is the problem with the American public,
No,
right?
no.
We really
Amnesia.
don't know what's
Amnesia.
happening, right?
Anyway,
No. We really
I don't
don't.
care about him killing
Most of us don't even know the name of our borough president, yet alone the president of the
borough
United
president?
States. Some Spanish dude. I forgot
That's
his name.
ridiculous.
Yo, wait, hold on. What about the?
No, I know his name. I forgot it.
We have the first black woman. Her name is Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson.
What is that guy's name?
But what was that? The governor that said the
I don't know
Bronx
his
don't
name.
even.
It's a Hispanic dude. Antonio something.
Yeah.
Don't let me lie to you. I don't know.
Right there, ChatGPT. Well, hello. We just talking about all of this technology. Let's.
Nah, I
move
wanted to
into
get
our-
off the top of my head. I don't
All
want
right,
people
go
thinking I'm
ahead.
cheating
We'll be back.
because that kind of nullifies my whole point.
Hours later.
Antonio Reynoso. There we go.
Hey.
That's his name.
Hey, my man.
Reynoso. But yeah, before that it was Eric Adams.
That brother.
See what I'm saying? See how important local government is?
It really is.
You never know how someone may sneak it and fuck your shit up. That's what I'm saying. So we're worried about Trump and Kamala and all this other shit,
I
and
agree
it's
with
just
you on
like,
What about we gotta worry about our city first?
Yes.
Because the governor said the Bronx people don't know what a laptop look like or what it is.
that's how people.
That's not my people.
The Bronx ain't your people?
Yeah, but not her.
I was just like, she said what? And I couldn't believe when you told me. I was just like, and
She's
still
a Democrat, right?
So there's a lot of
No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just asking.
Yeah, she is. There's a lot of.
I was like, how
there's
dare you,
lot
miss?
of Democrats that are just.
You know what I think the cure is for president problems?
What's
One,
that?
I don't think we need two parties anymore. That shit
Oh,
is
we don't
stupid.
need an electoral system either.
No. Well, I think
Electoral
that
college. You think that makes sense?
no, but I think that the issue becomes Democrat versus Republican instead of just all right. What's best for the country?
Yeah.
Because you could be like pro-abortion and pro-gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there are some people who have views from both sides.
Yeah.
The problem is just people start becoming tribal. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'm a Republican, so I have to vote this way.
Yes.
And then it was just like, wait, who we vote? I don't want to vote with you.
A
Now.
whole
Don't talk to me
argument
no more.
will start about who you voted for, and it's just like,
And they want to start judging you. Man, how
but it's
dare
like,
you?
okay, whoever wins, they have to do it's for the best for the American people as a whole. It doesn't
Exactly.
even matter Democrat or Republican. So I think we need to get rid of that.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It would never ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Second thing we should do, whoever the two people are going against each other, the loser should be the vice president.
I like that idea.
So that way it's not like a...
Now
it's-
y'all gotta work together.
Right, it's not divisive anymore. It'll also create more respect toward each other. Because it's like,
or bitter.
No, because it's like, all right,
Or like angry siblings just
I'm
fighting
not
back
going to
and forth.
crush you, but
Yes,
so
I like
much
that.
in a debate because we're going to have to work together anyway. It creates more collaboration instead of competition.
agree.
Yeah.
Everyone's compete. Like if you ask people in a debate or who you're voting for, 9 times out of 10, people don't even discuss the positives or the points of the person they vote for. They just talk about the other person.
Absolutely.
It's like, well, what do you want to change? Well, Kamala did this. It's just like, all right,
Yeah, it's
what
like-
do you want to change?
Exactly.
Trump did that.
But what do you want to change?
It's just creating this, attack that other side, attack that. It's like, yo,
It's like enough.
we all live here. Like, whether you're a blue state, red state, it doesn't matter. We all live here.
Sir Brandon Poppington for president.
I'm going to be a dictator.
Oh, we talked about this earlier in the early.
I can't
season.
be a president.
We said the same thing. We
I
was
don't
like,
want
if
no
we get
checks
power-
and balances.
Yeah,
I
dictate
don't want
all
all
the way.
these branches. And
where were you going to start it off at? Which place you going to start off to make an
put
example?
a dome over the Bronx. And
Like
just-
in SpongeBob?
Or The Simpsons?
or the Simpsons, and I'm gonna give all the people I love and care about in the Bronx a warning. I'm like, listen, shit's about to go down in 2
That
weeks.
is messed up.
No, he gave you a chance
Take
though.
your family and move to
2
Brooklyn.
weeks.
Take your family, move to Brooklyn?
Move to
I
Brooklyn.
can't afford Brooklyn.
I'll get you a wing in the White House.
Thank you.
Everyone else is getting nuked.
See, I don't want to be nuke. I'm just gonna like, yeah, boy. It's
See what I said?
martial law.
Do you see
And
what
then-
I said?
and
You
then-
definitely was hurt by...
Nah, I felt like this since I played like Little League Baseball. It was just like, nah, these niggas are wild up here. The first time I ever saw a hooker was
I
in the
can't believe we're
Bronx.
still back to the Bronx, but...
First time I ever saw a hooker was in the Bronx. I went
And
to
I'm
a
in
Yankee
Brooklyn
game.
right now.
It was in broad daylight.
Yeah,
This
boy. She
woman
got
was talking
ACDs.
about, yo, I'll suck your dick. This is broad daylight. I'm going to my first Yankee game. I'm 5, and I never knew that was a thing.
Wow, you went to a Yankee game at 5?
Yeah.
Oh, you had money growing up.
Nah, my Uncle Richard took me. Shout out to my Uncle Richard, man. Took me to my first baseball game.
That's nice.
Hey.
And
I didn't go to a baseball game till I was like over 20. That's just because I lived down the block.
here's the thing, right? The opportunities were there because they used to give away free tickets in the newspaper.
That's true too. Yeah.
So anyway,
So, and they gave tickets to wrestling, Six Flags.
that's a fact.
Oh yeah, we only went to Six Flags because of those free tickets.
Me too.
Same.
It's not. I'm not bougie.
What happened to that, anyways? Why
They,
didn't do
they
that
said,
anymore?
"Fuck y'all niggas and fuck them kids."
Exactly. Yeah, I got money now.
Everybody's rich now. Everybody's stunting on Instagram. I don't care how poor of a neighborhood I go to.
Talking
Everyone got
about,
on
yo, your mom
Yeezys,
would do a year
Jordans.
for $500 million. Niggas like this.
Yo, this woman walk around
what I don't
in
get.
poverty with fake asses. So you broke, but you got 15 racks for butt cheeks.
That
That's not broke. That's just bad
you don't wanna
priorities.
Go to Dominican Republic. You don't go to Miami. You go to the Bronx to get that done.
Oh, those fucking underground houses that got busted. injecting silicone in women's asses and killing them.
That's scary. I mean, that's all scary, period. I don't know why. I mean, I don't judge anybody.
I do.
They're
just ignorant.
Why would you do it?
But what? See, but that goes to show.
So many women die. Like, remember this dude?
Why is your value in your ass? That says a lot about you.
Yeah. And they say, oh, I just do it for myself.
I mean, mainstream media, mainstream culture has made that a value.
Unfortunately.
Let's be real. They've made it that.
Who started this?
J-Lo. Someone from the Bronx.
J-Lo has a real booty.
Yeah, but she made booties important. Before that, it was all about breasts.
Yeah,
Did you guys see her with Kamala? She looked really good.
No, J-Lo looked good. Mm-hmm. But she also fucked Diddy and was at them Diddy parties.
Sure was.
See?
She's a LeBron of LeBron.
She left him.
Yeah, because he was shooting.
But she left him.
She didn't leave him because of the freaky
You
parties.
don't know that.
She left him because of the shooting. She was this nigga busting shots and nah, I'm out of here. Jail? Shit. I'm too pretty for this. I ain't eating nobody's pussy. I can't fight. J-Lo would have been eating pussy in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She came a long way from living color. She ain't worked that hard to go to prison. She's like, yo, I'm out of here.
J-Lo.
Poor J-Lo.
Come on, man.
I mean, not poor J-Lo, but I mean,
Ain't nothing poor about J-Lo.
She's the female version of LeBron. Trying to get that
rich J-Lo.
No, that's very different than LeBron because LeBron has a beautiful wife, his family.
He's trying to get that 5 ring, boy. He trying to be like Booker T the 5 times.
J-Lo got more rings than LeBron.
How many she got?
But she's not married,
6?
and she's
So she the MJ?
Something like that. She closing in on Tom Brady.
Ooh.
Like
that's why you say she go with Tom Brady.
Ben Affleck just left her, or like they ended things
again.
It's crazy, yeah.
I don't know why he got back together.
You ever notice the only guy that ever says he missed J-Lo was Diddy? That nigga made songs crying about her. I need a girl to ride. I love you, girl, and you're the one that I will always miss. I need a girl. That was about J-Lo. Ben Affleck was like good riddance. That nigga was slamming car doors.
Pictures, yes.
Smoking cigarettes.
Someone smoking cigarettes outside. Fucking Bronx chick, boy. And he's from Boston. Boston is not a happy place. You know how stressful you have to be to stress out someone from Boston? They don't care about shit. Boston people, they in the freezing cold. They like the Red Sox. They're used to losing. Those are tough people.
Well, because the Red Sox got the worst record right now.
Gloomy up there. The food is not that great either.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of poor Irish immigrants created parts of Massachusetts, and they embrace struggle. They know what the struggle is.
They got the best football team, the Patriots.
Now they're terrible.
Yeah, now Boston Celtics.
Yeah, they just won a championship.
Yeah.
Boston's a cool city though. Racist as fuck. Cool city.
I don't know what is cool about it.
Just the ambiance.
Yeah. You could say the same thing about New York.
A lot of smart people in Boston. A lot of law firms. A lot of intelligent people.
Can't say that about New York.
A lot of intelligent people in New York.
Nah.
Wall Street's here. Yeah.
I don't know. Boston's always pretty creepy to me. It reminds me of vampires. I don't know why. I just think of Boston vampires.
I just think of forefathers when I think of Boston.
Yeah,
like the Revolutionary Wars and shit.
I'm like, can you imagine as they was thinking about this, like, yeah, we're gonna be America here, and look at us now, years later. Y'all doing what? Who's free?
What do you mean a black man is playing for the Celtics?
What you mean? What you mean?
What you mean, bro? Shout out to Boston though.
Oh man.
You been there before?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I used to work and have to travel there for work.
Oof.
Yeah.
I see why you have.
Yeah. I used to travel there for work, and I'd be like, I can't wait to get that out of here.
I
used to sometimes just try to catch the flight early in the morning, get there for meetings, and try to catch the flight back.
First time I went to Boston was my 5th grade senior trip.
What were you seniors going to see over there?
We all had on Yankee hats, so we took a tour of Fenway Park. We went to the Boston Aquarium.
Did somebody scream on, out the Yankees?
No, 5th grade.
Oh.
You know.
I mean,
the tour guy was looking at us like, motherfuckers.
Yeah, okay.
You know, but I'm not going to hold you. My elementary school was a predominantly white elementary school.
We know that. I know that.
I didn't start off there, though. Like the first 4 years I went to elementary school in Brooklyn, in Clinton Hill.
I know that Brandon went to a predominantly white school, well-off school, when he would just talk. when he would come into the class and just talk, I'm like,
good morning, everybody. How are you? Like, yo, why?
Hey, he don't sound like a nigga.
Yeah, I was so confused.
Yeah. Yo.
Like, I was so confused because, mind you, I'm in the Lower East Side, you know.
I already know how black people talk.
School,
So we can talk about, boy.
Exactly. And I'm like, why is he just seems very strange.
Why is he so intelligent?
Yeah, it was like...
So she thinks all black people is just
no, but
bunch of ignorant buffoons.
The way he spoke,
wow.
He had an accent like he came from a prime and proper place. It was literally like, I was like, this guy is just... Anyways, but yes, he
and
was...
And then you broke him down.
He was the smartest of the class. He would say things... Remember Mr. Leathers?
Shout out to Mr. Leathers. He and I didn't get along until I graduated high school.
And then we realized, you know what? I was an asshole.
Let me tell you
I wasn't an asshole. I was just very smart, and I didn't like people saying just anything to me.
Brandon was in a school that was just like... In terms of his intelligence level was like here, and everybody else we
like
was
average, like right here.
Like,
all right,
we
you were in the same school as me.
I know, that's why I can say this.
And you looked at the people as peasants. She graduated high school.
I spoke to everybody.
She graduated high school a year early.
I went to summer school. I took extra classes.
What type of chip on your shoulder and arrogance do you need to say, man, fuck my summer? I'm going to prove I'm so smart. I'm going to graduate a year early.
I mean, I still had a summer. I would go every day after school, go hang out in Chinatown.
Who volunteers to go to summer school?
That's a fact.
Nobody. I just was Dr. Cruz. Shout out Dr. Cruz. I know, right?
Nah, cool.
He definitely, from day one, he definitely invested some time in me.
Yo, Dr. Cruz used to go to classes and be like, yo, high school is a 4-year plan. For a lot of you, it's a 6-year plan. Like in the middle of class, you're there just doing your work.
He was real sassy.
And would just come in and say that. You're
sassy.
like,
he was sassy. He was really
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have not liked him then.
I'm just like, I'm in 9th grade just doing my work. He would just walk in, hello class. I'm like, hey, this flamboyant ass nigga.
It was.
This sugary nigga, like, what?
From some of y'all.
High school is 4 years, but for some of you, 6.
He really was that flamboyant and like real sassy.
I'm like,
and we're
thanks,
just like,
bro. Like, what do I do with that information?
Yeah, Bobby hated him.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
But anyways, back to we had what class together? We had a history class.
Mad classes
We had
together.
mad classes together. But anyways, I remember he would give Miss Leathers so much problems. But it was just like he was like so far ahead and everyone it didn't make sense for him to even be there. I don't even know why he ended up there.
Oh, so you would just say, this nigga here ain't gonna out nigga
like
me.
he almost knew that
going to
he
summer
was
school.
too good for everybody in the school. Like he knew he was too good to be in
Time
school.
Time out.
Like I think that he felt like he needed to be in college at that point.
I should have been.
Probably.
Not for the I dumbed myself down a lot.
He did.
Talking.
And that's what Mr. Leathers did not like about you.
No, because Mr. Leathers, again, this is water on the bridge, not me and him, cool. At that time, first of all, I was 14 going through puberty.
Oh, yeah.
You know, your brain is like on 1,000. I'm just walking around. I'm trying to get with girls. I'm trying to focus being on the basketball team. And this dude would just be handing out worksheets.
Oh, my God. That was so cool, the worksheets.
No, it was not. Because I felt it was very dismissive. Like, we just get into class. Here's this worksheet. Then I'm done in 5 minutes, right?
Exactly. See?
So now I'm just sitting there bored. And if I look around, just leave me be. I'm not bothering anybody. He always had to chime in. Why are you looking around? Why are you doing this? Mind your fucking business, bro. I'm done with your little worksheet. Fuck off.
And then he would get all the good grades. And it's so true. But it was...
I was getting grades, getting bitches. I was chilling in that. I was wilding in that school. I was smoking weed. Yeah, and that's what really got teachers tight. Because I didn't give a fuck. Smoked weed and still pass all their dumbass tests.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro.
But his worksheets were good.
Nah, shout out to Mr. Leathers, though.
Yeah.
But nah, I think...
He had a different approach to teaching out of everybody in there because no one else cared. Oh, Mr. Ma was pretty good.
My philosophy on school is it needs to be seriously revamped.
We need to get rid of it completely and just start from scratch.
I wouldn't go that far. I just think that I think you need to relate topics to people.
Because they still keep going back. Yeah, so back in the 1800s, you was a slave.
It's just like, I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Like,
Well, that's all propaganda. That's all propaganda.
But
that's
I mean,
all for a reason.
when I say relate topics, I mean more like finding something that a student likes and then relate it to that.
And at least like mechanics to help them in the future. Like, hey, if you want to become a mechanic,
Right,
or you want to
useful
go
things too.
Like,
but like I
they
used,
never wanna do
to be
that.
a math tutor, right, for kids who like were studying algebra and like taking state.
When?
This was in college.
Oh, okay.
Side gig. So this kid, he was
smart.
He was preparing for his SATs, right? And then like I had another kid who was like in middle school. He could not understand fractions, but he played baseball. I'm not a teacher, but I had the common sense to realize, okay, fractions are the same thing as baseball, right? I'm like, yo, you had 4 at bats today. You only got 1 hit. What's your batting average? Oh, 250. That's a fraction. And the light went off. He was like, oh, okay. I didn't go to get my master's degree in teaching. These idiots did, and they can't figure that out. That's my problem. There's so many people with degrees that just read books and then they come
with your degrees
that you know every fucking thing, and then they come there. They don't really give a shit. They're not from that neighborhood. They're not from that culture. They're not even from the state.
And
they just thrust it into this chaotic environment trying to save us, and it's like this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, because I remember one teacher. She
exactly the loan forgiveness program. Like
he actually helped me out with that.
America, something like that. A lot of people.
One teacher actually helped me about that, with the economy and everything, the stock market. He was just like, yeah, like this is to help y'all if you ever want to go in the stock market, and like this how it is in the system. I think because it was the school I showed you downtown.
Yeah.
I forgot what subject he had teach. I think history.
She said, "What was he?"
Oh, I think he was
black,
white man.
You think he was white?
No, I'm trying to remember.
Pretty sure white people look white.
He was a white. No, I'm trying like maybe I want to say Europe, but from like the Middle East, like Europe from
Eastern Europe.
Yeah, maybe I want to say.
So he was a cultured white.
Yes.
Yes. Seasoned white.
Yeah, but he did help us out, and I didn't realize until like a couple months later. After I was like, oh, wow. He was right. I'm just like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Should have pay attention even a little bit more now.
Useful stuff. Don't even get me started on the price of daycare. Why the fuck is daycare like $600 a week?
Don't get you started.
That's what I'm saying. That's more than rent. Why the fuck am I paying $2,400 a month? It's like, okay, you want me to pay that? You want me to pay my bills? Like, I'm broke.
And then on top of that, you want to be closed on holidays. When I gotta go to work and I can't, stay home with my kid. And you talking about,
figure it out. Call a babysitter. Broke nigga.
Well, like Pence said, what he said? Oh, we need the grandmas and the grandpas. Like, we need the grandmas and the grandpas. I can't. Like that's their child care policy. Yeah, grandma and grandpa are still working because they need their Social Security to be high and they can't afford the groceries or the rent.
Cause then food stamps. It was like, yeah, boy.
And then not only that, you pay all that money for your child to be fed garbage, to not be taken well care of. So all of that for what?
That's what we gotta really go through and make sure which daycare is really.
There's $3,000 and up if you want that.
I know. So I was like, damn.
So let's just wrap this up real quick. Who you voting for? Kamala?
Excuse me.
That's a fact.
Who you
Harris
voting for?
Waltz.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Well, I'm time to wrap this episode up.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, who you voting for, brother?
With a beautiful quote.
No. Fuck all that. Who you voting for?
And it goes like this.
No.
Who you voting for?
You need to say who you're voting for.
At the end of the day, it's all about the choices you make. Think about it. Stay black, y'all.
Peace.